So this was the first time that I've activated Three Lakes Hill, and I parked along the road here on Woods Creek Road. There was parking for about 6 cars, and a Discover Pass was required. There's a gate there, and some signs, so if the gate is open, ensure that you don't go through. There's a rock quarry that you'll walk by on your right, and you'll keep going. In about 0.3 miles, you don't want to turn left. There's a long way that goes around. You just want to keep going straight. And then about half a mile, again, keep going straight up the hill. You don't want to take a right and go there. You'll follow the road up the hill into the woods, and about 1.1 miles is where there was the second power box that I saw, and it cut through the woods. I had read earlier articles that it was overgrown, but this year at least it was easy to get through. And then you get back on the road up here. So I followed Summit Post to the northwest summit. There's a tower over here. You can see I walked up the back. There's a first tower, a second tower that I walked around. Then I walked in the woods a little bit, thinking I had gone outside the activation zone, looking for a little better spot. To be safe, I went back to the tower and activated from there. When I look back at the activation zone, it is a very broad activation. So the summit altitude is 1,211 feet. So within 25 meters or 82 feet gives you, as long as you're within 1,129 feet, you're within the activation zone. And so that starts roughly here. So it's a wide area that cuts along the ridge. And what I noticed as well is that it also cuts over to the southeast summit that Summit Post talks about. So really this summit here and this is all connected within 82 feet. And so that's all valid from an activation zone, even part of this road along here. As I was walking on the way back, I was looking for a little bit better way to get in here. One way that didn't look great to get into, but right when you turn the corner there appears to be a road here, and that cuts through some brush, and then it appears to clear a little bit more. So that could be one way to activate from in the future. And it's either that one, or there was a little part here that Jason KV70X may have gone in through that as well. So there's a couple different spots here that look like you could cut in, be within the activation zone, away from the towers, and use that as an opportunity. So again, I activated from right in front of the tower. A lot of interference from that, and in hindsight should have moved to a different spot. So I thought I'd share that, give a little bit of insight. It was 2.6 miles to follow the Summit Post article to this northwest tower, northwest summit. And so about 5.1, 5.2 miles round trip, around 1,000 feet of elevation gain. If you activate from somewhere in here, again, I'll have to try that in the future. It'd cut your time to maybe 1.6, 1.7 miles to get here. So maybe a little under 4 miles round trip, depending on where you found a spot to activate. Or if you're doing HF, you could even activate along the road here from what I can see. All right, let's get back to the video.
All right, so it's a Monday here in Snohomish County. I'm hiking up to Three Lakes Hill. First time activation for me. You can hear behind me some of the gunshots going on down below me. So there's about 5 or 6 cars there this morning. Just getting out for a day. A few folks with family and friends, so a little bit of noise, but heading up to the summit, and let's enjoy the day. All right, I've just started the hike here to Three Lakes Hill in Snohomish County. First time activating this summit, so excited to check it out. Some great information online about it. I know Barry, WA7BAR, was one of the early ones to activate and write up some information. There's a Summit Post article that's really good that lays it out, so I printed that out, and Jason recently posted a video on his Deet, Dust, and Blood channel, so that was a great resource as well. 1.6 miles in, and some great views up here. We're just walking along the summit ridge line, I would call it, I guess, on the backside or the east side road. So pretty flat. It's been a pretty tame walk or short hike today, so it's been gorgeous. All right, so I am wandering around a little bit. Got to the end of the road by the towers and decided to keep going. So exploring, gonna see if there's a better activation spot than the top of the towers. We'll find out. All right, it's always interesting to find the summit sometimes. I've got some of the maps. I know that the tower is at least within the activation zone, so I'm gonna head back there. I can see a little bit of a trail heading down this way, but it appears, if my GPS on my phone is right, that you drop out of below the summit. So, or at least the 82 feet to stay within the activation zone. So, heading back to where we were by the towers. All right, I just put out a spot using the roll-up J-pole, so we'll see how it works and if there's any interference from this tower.
November 7, kilowatt, Romeo, November.
November 7, kilowatt, Romeo, November. You're 5555 from Three Lakes Hill.
QSL, I see you spotted now. You're 555 on North Camino Island. Thanks for the contact.
Appreciate it. You're number 1 today. Thanks again. 73. This is WA7 J&J calling CQ Summits on the Air. Scott, you sound good. A little bit of static for me. I'm just using the roll-up J-pole today, but thanks for coming back from Everett, I'm assuming?
Yeah, QSL, what summit are you on? Do you have the designator by any chance? And yeah, you just got a little bit of hiss in the background also, but very readable.
Appreciate that. Yeah, you're 57. I'm on Three Lakes Hill, which is Whiskey 7 Whiskey Sierra, November 178.
Okay, really good. Let's see, I got Sierra, November 178. I got it. I'll get you in the log at 2038.
QSL 2038. Thanks again, Scott 73 from WA7 J&J. This is WA7 J&J calling CQ Summits on the Air from Three Lakes Hill.
WA7J&J, WA7OCZ.
Hey Don, nice to hear you. Haven't talked to you for a while, but thanks for saying a quick hi.
Oh yeah, I've been dinking around. I got a new radio and I was kind of figuring it out, and then I've been off doing yard work and stuff. You know, it's sunny out there. I got to get out there.
That's a great reason to be outside, definitely. Well, you're 5'7", a little bit of noise just using the roll-up J-pole today. I'll probably call a little bit later on 220, we'll see. But thanks for saying a quick hi on 2 meter.
Have a good time there. I'm sure you will. This is WA7OCZ.
Thanks again, Don 73. Yeah, you were number 3. This is WA7 J&J calling CQ Summits on the Air.
Copy KI7, Mike Zulu.
Hey, Victor, gosh, I can't say your call sign. KI7, Mike Zulu. You're about a 5'5", 55.
All right, I'm going to switch antennas. Was using the roll-up J-pole. I got 4 contacts. Victor was pretty faint there. But I'm going to see if the elk antenna does any better. I know I'm getting interference from the tower that's right next to me, and I do need to get a bandpass filter and add that to the list. But let's try a little bit longer.
This is WA7 J&J calling CQ Summits on the Air. Any station over hear me? WA7 J&J.
Victor 7, Delta X-ray.
KV70X, I finally got you. You're about a 5'5", 55, Three Lakes Hill.
Roger, roger. You're down here in Old Marysville.
Appreciate it very much. I'm next to that first tower. I'll have to talk to you later about where you activated from.
I was just going to ask you, I'm like, you're not down at the tower, are you? Yeah, probably, I don't know, it's less than a quarter mile before you get there. Before you get to the sharp left-hand turn that kind of drops you down to where the towers are, there's an old ditched-off road that doesn't even look like a road unless you know it's there. It's all covered in stumps and sticker bushes and stuff, but as soon as you get past that pile of stumps and sticker bushes, the old road is still there, and you're just out in the wide open, and you're just far enough away from the towers where it doesn't bother you too much. And as well, beyond that, are you going the long way, or are you taking the PUD cut through the woods? I can't remember if you've been there or not.
I did take the PUD cut, but I didn't take that first turn on that road like you mentioned. I followed the road all the way around.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, the important thing is taking the PUD cut, because if you don't take that cut, it adds a few miles to the trip that, aren't very awe-inspiring. So, all right, yeah, it sounds like you already know what's going on. So, yeah, good deal. Well, awesome. Nice to hear you. You have a pretty good signal down here, so good deal.
Glad to hear. Yeah, I'm holding the roll-up J-pole up about 6 feet of my pole in the air, so at least I got a signal from you.
Roger. Yeah, it's not the best spot, but yeah, if you get enough people listening, it's not so bad. But man, you get weather like this, and it's really hit and miss. It seems like there's a bunch of people playing on the radio, and other times it's like, man, where the heck is it? So, yeah, good luck.
I think I lost you. You're a little bit in and out, but thanks again, Jason, KV70X. I do, yeah, you're number 5. You're number 5. Victor was a really faint 4, but at least you're a good solid extra.
Roger. 3 James, have a good day. Enjoy the KV70X.
QSL 73, this is WA7J&J holding my roll-up J-pole high in the air from 3 Lakes Hill.
K7OPP.
K7OPP, Jake, thanks for saying a quick hi. You're about a 5'7", 57 from 3 Lakes Hill.
Roger that, yeah, just got Jason, what's going on? Yeah, you're at 590.
Appreciate the 5'9". I'm standing next to a tower, so I've got dealing with interference. I should have talked to Jason first.
Oh, me too, right down the... But yeah, sound good.
Thanks again for coming back to me, saying a quick hi. 73 from WA7J&J.
73.
WA7J&J calling CQ Summits on the air. Any other station listening on 2 meter? I'm in 3 Lakes Hill.
Whiskey Echo 7 uniform.
Whiskey Echo 7 uniform. You're 5'9" from 3 Lakes Hill.
Roger. Same report here from Clearview Hill. Name's Kurt. Charlie.
Kurt, yeah, name is James. I hear you out there, but thanks for saying a quick hi. I'm up 3 Lakes Hill. Definitely a gorgeous day to get outside.
Yeah, I hope to after work here in another hour and a half. So enjoy. WE7U.
WE7U, thanks for saying a quick hi. This is WA7J&J calling CQ Summits on the air. Some lessons learned. It's always interesting trying to find a summit the first time, and sometimes it's not always as easy, and or it's just trying to find the right spot. So I looped around the road, and it was definitely straightforward. Sounds like it takes a little bit longer, but it was a pretty straightforward way to get here. I'll add comments on how long it took me or what the mileage was. It was great to talk to Jason and hear about the other road, a blocked off road that cuts up that's a shorter way to get here. So on my way back, I'll look for that and try and mark that location. So I just came from the right there. This looks like it's the blocked off road that Jason was talking about. It looked a little bit rough to start, so I'll have to explore it next time, but that could save you a little bit of time.